Why chasing girls is completely unnecessary. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Okay, today we're going to be talking about why chasing women is completely unnecessary. All right, before I get started, I just want to go over a couple things. First, I would not be talking about all women, all right? It just feels like it. Secondly, guys need to understand. Chasing women just makes you look beta. You guys already know that. But in today's world, it's not even necessary anymore because we're playing a psychological game with life. It's not a physical game. What do I mean by a physical game? You can have a Rolls Royce, you can have a Ferrari, you can have all of these things, and it doesn't matter anymore. And the reason why it does not matter anymore is because mental health is the new rich. All right? If you are mentally stable nowadays, then you can make money because your brain can constantly adjust to different hustles. But if you're mentally unstable, money can enhance your depression. You feel what I'm saying? We're living in a depressed world. When a person is depressed, nothing matters. Money doesn't matter. Clothes doesn't matter. What's going on in society doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the thing that's making them feel depressed. And we live in a world today where people don't even care what they look like. A lot of guys are not even combing their hair. Women are not in the gym. They're just getting big and fat. To the point where, like, the way of life is low. You know what I'm saying? The quality of life is just getting worse. So it's very unnecessary for you to have to chase a woman. And that's what we're going to be discussing today. First, chasing her is going to distract you from what's really going on in life. All right? We're in a new world order. There's a lot of ways for people to make money and actually make dreams come true if you're able to stay focused. That's the most important thing, is actually staying focused. Chasing a woman now, you're going to miss the transition of life. Most women are going to miss this transition because I told guys before, women are living life based off emotions. So their dreams change every other day. But for a man nowadays, you cannot be distracted with what's going on in society because it's the most crucial part of your life. It's the most crucial part of human nature. It's the society we live in now. You got to get focused. Chasing her is going to do nothing but set you back. Next, women should fight for you. It shouldn't be the other way around. It's more of them than it is men. And out of men, majority of these guys right now got so much sugar in their tank. Girls are just overdosed from sweetness. They need something rough. They need some of that coffee. They need something to remind them that life can be a little bitter. Women are getting sick of being a princess without earning their rights to be a princess. You know what I'm saying? So they should have to chase you if you out there on your grind. If you red pill and you've been really focusing on becoming yourself, you done did some retentions and you've been by yourself for a while and you know that you've elevated yourself as a man, a woman should chase you. Now, if you've been sitting at home, not doing anything, being lazy on the internet all day, and then pleasing yourself in between and watching porn, a woman shouldn't chase you. So understand, if you've recognized your value as a man and you've been on your grind, women should have to chase you. Next, there is no woman empowerment anymore. It's bottom line. She either submits to the guy or she continues to go her own way. Simple as that. That's what time it is. Stop chasing them. Those are for beta males. Beta males are just there to give her confidence so she could throw herself at an alpha male. You have to be the alpha male. With you being the alpha male, she has to submit. So if a woman is not submitting to you, then there's no reason for you to be with her. The only way that you're going to know a woman is submitting to you It's when she is making the initial approaches. It's when she's taking time out of her day to try to check on you. When she's actually pursuing the relationship. If she's not pursuing the relationship with intentions to submit, you shouldn't even be dealing with that at all. And trust me, there's a lot of women out here that are ready to submit, especially going into 2021. Next, most girls are not a dime. Let's just keep it funky, man. Like, most of these girls nowadays, bro, they not worth anything, man. They not worth flowers. They not worth a marriage. They not worth anything. Any woman out here that got a man buying her flowers, she making him buy flowers. Like, husbands are being told, you got to buy me flowers. Sons are being told, you must buy mommy flowers. You know what I'm saying? Any man that's buying flowers for a woman is because a woman has told him to go and buy the flowers. You see what I'm saying? Most of these women are just not dimes. They're slobs. They're not sensitive creatures anymore. They're annoying human beings now that when you're next to them, you're bound to argue. You're bound to be compatible. I look at a lot of these beta males that are just turned into women and weaklings, and it's just like, They got ugly girls out here thinking they dimes. And the girls know they ain't dimes, but they're going along with it anyway. Don't be that guy. Next, women are just too petty, bro. All right? Nowadays, they're just too petty. You're chasing something that's so used to being chased that she just comes up with little stuff to complain about or little stuff to do to people to entertain herself because she's not emotionally satisfied. That's what's wrong. They're not emotionally satisfied. They're physically satisfied, right? They're socially satisfied, which means that they get all the attention that they want. They get to make more money than men or equal pay to men. But at the same time, it's just like they're still petty. They still need the excitement. They still need the BS. They still need the arguments. They still need all of these things. And more men are becoming smarter. The smarter a man gets, the more relaxed he needs to be, the more privacy he needs. Period. When men become smart, we know how to live longer and we know how to enjoy life. Women just continue to become more emotional and find themselves spending money on things they're never going to need. Next, chasing a woman nowadays, you're going to lose all of your friends. And the reason why you're going to lose all of your friends is because women are going to demand that much attention from you when you throw yourself out there to give her the attention. So, a lot of cases, she's going to know he normally spend times with his boys on this date. He normally do this on this date. He's normally with his friends on this date. He's normally doing this. So what starts to happen is, right, typically, the more you throw yourself at her, the more of a narcissist she becomes. The more of a narcissist she becomes, the more she loses her own friends. Because even her ego, she starts to take it out on her own friends. So she starts to lose her friends. So when a woman starts to lose her friends, now the time that she was going to spend with her friends, you have to spend with her. But those times is when you were hanging out with your boys. So she slowly but surely loses her friends, and then she'll start to gravitate and pull you away from yours. That's exactly what happens when you chase a woman, and then she says, all right, you're going to be my beta male provider. All her friends look at her like, you're a narcissist. You're going to use and abuse this guy. We don't like her anymore. We're jealous she got a beta male to worship her. So they leave her alone. And then she pull you away from your friends. That's why you shouldn't. Because the moment you get pulled away from men, you lose your masculinity. All right? And this is the important reasons why chasing women is just completely unnecessary from a different angle than what I've came before. All right? Comment, like, subscribe if you like videos like this. Hasta.